Let's separate the marvelous truth from the rumors. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 5 truths and 5 rumors about Phase 4 of the MCU. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at 5 confirmed and 5 rumored aspects of the 4th block of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because we'll be discussing things from the first 3 phases too, there may be spoilers ahead. Number 5. Truth. It will begin with death.
When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist.
Death has proved elusive throughout much of the MCU thus far. Although supporting characters and villains have died, major heroes have thus far eluded that fate. However, Infinity War features death on a massive scale, with characters dying left and right. While many suspect that some or most will be undone somehow, there are sure to be some permanent deaths, so Phase 4 is likely to begin on a down note, with the survivors being forced to deal with the fallout of the conflict with Thanos. But if it begins on a down note, then there's nowhere to go but up, right? Number 5. Rumor. The Fox characters could join the MCU.
What is this place?
Since the inception and success of the MCU, fans have clamored to see Marvel retake its lost franchises. Fox has done an admirable job with the mutants in their own franchise. Mostly.
You don't have to do this.
The same, unfortunately, cannot be said for Marvel's first family.
Say that again?
This could totally happen, given that Disney is in the bidding to buy Fox, but we're categorizing this one as a rumor simply because it's not a done deal. While introducing the Fantastic Four probably wouldn't be too difficult, bringing the mutants into the MCU could prove a bit more complicated. Would they be a fresh discovery or an old group lurking in the fringes of society?
I feel a great swell of pity for the poor soul that comes to my school looking for trouble.
Number 4. Truth. Spider-Man Homecoming sequel kicks off Phase 4.
Feel like I could be doing more. You know, I'm just curious when the next real mission is going to be.
While the titles of many Phase 4 movies are currently under wraps, we do know that the first film in the lineup will be a sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming. While information is scarce, one thing that has been confirmed is that it will take place minutes after the ending of the 4th Avengers movie. Iron Man kicked off the MCU back in 2008, and Tony Stark has been grooming Peter to be a pseudo-successor. So it's only fitting that the next phase begins with Spider-Man.
I just wanted to be like you.
And I wanted you to be better.
Number 4. Rumor. Younger heroes.
You ever see that really old movie? Empire Strikes Back?
Jesus, Tony, how old is this guy?
I don't know, I didn't carbon date him, he's on the young side.
So far, most of the MCU heroes have ranged between 25 and 40 years old, but rumor has it that Phase 4 is set to gear towards younger audiences with younger heroes. As we just discussed, Spider-Man seems to be taking a leading role going forward, so it would make sense for the new faces of the MCU to be within his same demographic. Shows like Runaways and Cloak and Dagger also point towards a trend towards younger heroes on the small screen. This has given fans hope that we'll get to see heroes like Nova, or even the Miles Morales version of Spider-Man on the big screen.
Do you know that I was the only one who believed in you? Everyone else said I was crazy to recruit a 14-year-old kid.
I'm 15.
No, this is where you zip it. All right, the adult is talking.
Number 3. Truth. Unconventional Teams.
So I'm saying that I want to be on the team. Has it got a name?
Yeah, it's called the Revenges.
The Revenges?
Because I'm getting revenge.
Phase 3 of the MCU has featured some unusual team-ups between characters, like Thor and Hulk and Thor Ragnarok, and a wide variety of characters who work together in Infinity War.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
According to MCU creative guru Kevin Feige, this is a trend that will continue going into the next phase, which has us excited about all the possibilities. Maybe Doctor Strange and Black Panther, or the Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel. With so much still unknown about the makeup of Phase 4's landscape, the possibilities are currently endless.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
Number 3. Rumor. Secret invasion. Now that the battle against Thanos appears headed towards its conclusion, the MCU needs a new ongoing storyline to carry between films. Rumor is that this new story thread will be based on the Secret Invasion storyline from the comics. This story features an invasion of Earth by a race of shapeshifters called Skrulls, who replace key figures in the Marvel Universe, including many superheroes. The Skrull's status as a foe of Captain Marvel lends credence to this theory, as introducing them in her film could be a subtle way to kick off their storyline. The Secret Invasion would also fuel great speculation as to who's real and who's not. Number 2. Truth. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be the end of the current squad.
I am Groot.
What's that?
he says, "Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy." Only he didn't use frickin'.
While most of them meet their apparent ends in Infinity War, the Guardians of the Galaxy are slated for a third standalone film in Phase 4. Precious little is known about the plot, although it has been confirmed by director James Gunn that it will conclude the current story's characters. Oh, and apparently actor Chris Pratt thinks it's even better than the first two. While it will be sad to see Star-Lord and company go, the introduction of the various Ravagers in Volume 2 may leave open the possibility for a new group of Guardians to still have a place in the MCU.
Let's say we steal some shit.
Number 2, Rumor, Black Widow standalone movie.
Natasha, what's your status? Natasha.
Hang on!
There have been whispers for years that Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, the Avengers' resident badass spy, would be getting a standalone film of her own at some point. Marvel Studios has been meeting with a number of female directors who could potentially helm the project, but nothing has been set in stone. Whether it would be set during the present day, or whether it will take a page from Captain Marvel's book and be set in the past, is still anyone's guess. Whenever, or if ever it's set to be released, we just want more Widow.
So what do you think? Should I fight this or run with it?
Run with it, right?
Number 1, Truth, a new Avengers roster.
How do we look?
Well, we're not the 27 Yankees.
We got some hitters.
They're good. They're not a team.
Let's beat them into shape.
It's no secret that many of the MCU's biggest stars' contracts are about to expire, and that the actors have expressed a desire to move on to other projects. Naturally, this means that there will be new blood to fill the void left by those who are leaving. While the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy are confirmed to continue, in some form, more superhero teams are also a possibility. In addition, familiar faces will definitely stick around to help make the transition to Phase 4 easier, with some of them possibly stepping up to fill the mantle of the departed. Speaking of which... Number 1, Rumor, Sebastian Stan is the new Captain America.
Bucky?
Yes, that's right, Bucky. Chris Evans, and therefore Steve Rogers, has long been assumed to be leaving the MCU after Phase 3. However, Captain America is a title as much as a man, and many have speculated that Sebastian Stan, who plays Bucky Barnes, could be the one to take up the mantle after Evans leaves. Apart from the fact that Bucky does so in the comics, Stan's 9-picture deal with Marvel has made it seem likely that he'll continue to be part of the MCU long after Evans takes his leave. Barnes would make for a very different Captain America, as he's more haunted and paranoid than the idealistic Rogers, which is kind of perfect for America's current divisive cultural moment.
Manchurian Candidate, you're killing me. There's a truce here. You can drop...
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.